Waking Up with
Shivraj Prashad, your host on Good Morning Grammar.
Now it's time for
Words on Wednesday with Preeti Singh.
Now this Wednesday, Preeti takes on the pejorative term grammar Nazi. Now this is an episode that she did on her Good Comms podcast last week. Let's listen in.
These past few weeks, I've been wondering about things like good grammar, different languages that we speak, read, or understand, and their role in effective communication. Should accuracy weigh more than efficacy? Should purism be discarded in favor of laziness or what may be called Hinglish, Pinglish, slang, text language, or even millennial speak? If you speak well, are you a snob? If you don't, should you be worried? Now these are things I've been wondering about. I don't have answers to all of them, I must admit. But yes, I do wonder. People find it easy to call me a grammar Nazi, and I've often done so in the past as well. Now I take great offense when it comes to the term, especially because we use the word Nazi too easily, lightly, loosely, without respecting what it once stood for and unfortunately the very real danger it still represents out there. In deriding grammar enthusiasts with a term you don't fully respect and in trying to wrest a small victory over language lovers merely because you can't be bothered to admit that you don't care much about the language you are lucky to communicate in, you're conveniently forgetting a very dark and very loaded history. It's the same problem I have with the use of words like libtards, bhakts, and similarly dismissive or accusatory terms on Twitter and other social media. And no, my critique is not religious, political, or even sociological. It's purely linguistic. So what is the future of our languages? I don't think I need to get deep into that particular worry here, but I will say this. It's ultimately not about language, but about communication. Languages are only the means. The end goal is being able to communicate what you wish to say, to do it clearly, effectively, and emphatically. I'm sure you can do that in emojis as well. Now, what's preventing you from sending your boss a poop emoji to reply to his or her query of how a client meeting went? Please go ahead and do that. What's preventing you from writing to a prime minister and addressing the letter as "Hey," like you do other official communication? Why do we Indians have such double standards when it comes to how we treat communication itself? I would like to humbly thank our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Bhai Modi ji versus THX. You can't even be bothered to reply to a message saying, "Okay, thank you." Let's do away with the viciousness altogether then. Why don't we? Let's forget that there is a difference in the Hindi language between aap and tum and tu, or in the English language between THERE and THEIR, or YOUR and YOU''RE. I get a lot of messages saying, "How is your day going? Hope you're doing well." Both spelt as YOUR. Of course I get upset. But let's go back and let's do away with the Mananiye and the Honorable and the My Lords and the Respecteds, the Janab and the Hukum. Let's first set our languages free from the shackles of feudalism, patriarchy, colonial hang-ups, and useless civility as well as confirmation biases and cringeworthy double standards before we do anything else. Then come and tell me I need to start clamping down on my love for the English language and good grammar. K. THX. It's easy to connect with me on Twitter or Instagram. My handle is the same on both. Truth About Nobody. That's TruthAboutNobody. Till then, see you next Wednesday for a word with me on Good Morning Grammar.
I hope what you heard was useful, but we'd love to hear from you as well. You too can feature on any episode by sending in your requests or feedback with a voice message on WhatsApp on +91 962 547 5442 or via email at shivraj@brevis.in. We'd be happy to read out your message here or even play it on an entire Friday special episode. Have a good day and stay tuned for another fresh episode of Good Morning Grammar.